Do we win today or back to the lab again?
I choose you, Ninkara. Hyper Beam. I remember this move as a kid.
Do we win today or back to the lab again?
I remember when I played Pokemon Red as a kid, I would always want Hyper Beam, thinking it was the strongest move because I watched a lot of Dragon Ball. Turns out it was pretty mediocre. What was your favorite move in Pokemon? Let me know in the chat. Bye bye, Ninkara.
Taken down on the word go.
Today's absolutely the day I get out, right? I'd love to pick up a win today.
Do we win today or back to the lab again?
What the f? Anywho, pickup is an allowed ability in Kaizo. It lets our Pokemon randomly pick up items in the wild, which means chance for heals, berries, and rare candies. What's your favorite Pokemon ability? Let me know in the chat. Wow, I don't think I ever stood a chance. Warning. The following episode contains potentially dark truths about the Pokemon world. Swipe away if you are easily disturbed. Now,
Do we win today or back to the lab again?
Azurill is one of the weakest baby Pokemons, but it contains some dark secrets. In the world of Pokemon, there are no common animals, like cows. So what is Ash eating here? Milk tank probably. Likewise, what's this meatball on a seafood platter made of? Here's a fun fact before I reveal the answer. Azurill's tail contains all the nutrients it needs to grow. In other words, it's a multivitamin pill that's nutritious and delicious. And if by grow, that includes evolving, then it's chock full of friendship and rare candies. Yum! So now you probably know what Ash might be enjoying so much here. See ya in the next run. Will we be blessed by this Blissey? But we can still win, right?
Do we win today or back to the lab again?
Look here what I discovered. The earlier versions of Blissey leading up to the one we have today. Like Politoed, these date back to Generation 1. But version 1 looks almost like it should have been the baby form of Chansey, while version 2 looks like it could be Chansey's mom. Until version 3, we finally got what we have today. Would any of these have made you put Chansey or Blissey on your roster? Let me know in the comments below. I've personally never used either, and it looks like I never will.
Ash Ketchum is from Pallet Town, where you must escape the lab in order to start your Pokemon journey.
The first 50 tries was just warm-up. This is the one.
Better late than never. Now get ready to lose.
I choose you,
Go,
Baltoy.
Firo.
You have a starter? That's not a basic Pokemon. That's illegal.
Shut up. Firo, eat Baltoy.
Baltoy, use Thunder now.
Come on, you useless Pokemon, get it together.
Finish it. Seismic Toss. I did it. I escaped the lab and I'm never coming back.
This is just the beginning. His journey will be filled with millions of lab attempts and making poor decisions. What wonders lie in wait for him next? Last time, Ash escaped the lab after finally beating his rival. Soon after, he encounters something strange in the tall grass. What will he find today?
It's a vile home. I'm gonna add it to my team.
You can only carry one Pokemon at a time, Ash.
What? I have 6 slots on my belt.
It's the rules of this Ironmon challenge. I don't make the rules, but I can enforce them.
Fine, I'll swap out Baltoy.
A few moments later.
It's a Keylova. I'm gonna add it to my team.
What did I say?
Fine.
Great.
A few inches later.
I Sneasel. I want it.
I'm done. Sneasel fuck up Keylava and send his ass back to the lab.
What happened?
Today we have Shedinja with 1 HP and decent moves to boot. So let's play.
Do we win today or back to the lab again?
This mon is unique in so many ways. It can only have 1 HP. The only way to survive more than 1 hit is Focus Band. It is also immune to all these types for being a ghost Pokemon and for having Wonder Guard ability. making it only susceptible to these types, which seems to be helping us in this lab run. If every fight is going to be like this, then this run will be a cakewalk. But it also means we can die at any time to anyone because this is a randomizer. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see how far this Shedinja can take us. Back to the lab.
Hey, what's it doing? Down it goes.
Today's lab experiment is Shelder's unspectacular and spectacular in many ways, but let's do battle.
Do we win today, or back to the lab again?
Here's one of Slowbro's Pokedex entries. Pokemon Company has an opportunity to do something really cool in the anime. Just like how Power Rangers combine their Zord into one Megazord, what if Slowpoke was attacked by Shelders from all angles to form the ultimate Mega Slowbro Zord? I guess this episode wasn't really about Shelders after all. Rest in peace, Shell Buddy.
It's finally taken down.
Do we win today, or back to the lab again?
I have cute news. Any Vulpix fans? Vulpix had a baby form named Mikon that was demoed but cancelled multiple times since the introduction of Gen 1, and looks like this Vulpix just got cancelled too.
The Pokemon returns to its Poke Ball.
Do we win today, or back to the lab again?
Today will just be a nice little episode where I ask one question. Leave your guesses in the comments below. Maybe we'll do something cool for the correct guessers in the final video. This is run 57. How many runs do you think it'll take for us to finally have a spoink? And how many runs do you think it'll take for us to get to the Elite 4? Well, it's definitely gonna take more than 57 runs. Maybe the 58th one is the one. Subscribe to find out.
Whoa. That was overpowering.
What's in this mystery Pokeball? What is this garbage moveset?
Do we win today, or back to the lab again?
If we had the ability Soundproof, we could use Perish Song, even though we probably wouldn't have lived 4 turns to see it take effect. So let's put our hands together and pray for Psybeam. Okay, let's put our hands together and pray for the next one. Today's contestant is a perfect 10. Wait. Near perfect 10 across the board. What about his opponent?
Do we win today, or back to the lab again?
Looks like his opponent is a perfect 10, but this fight is more like a worm trying to beat a bird. A surprising war of attrition is happening, and somehow Beldum is wrapped around Rayquaza in this sandstorm. I guess that's Beldoom for us. See you in the next one.
Taken down on the word go.
Do we win today, or back to the lab again?
A unique fact about Corphish is that it's the only species with a base catch rate of 205. But how does catch rate work? Catching Pokemon has 3 components: modified catch rate, shake probability, and shake checks. I'll simplify the explanation of each here for the curious folks like me. Modified catch rate uses factors like the base catch rate, current HP, ball type, among various other conditions to calculate a number greater than 0. This catch rate is used to determine the shake probability, a value that may be different from game to game for each mon. And finally, the game rolls a dice for shake checks. If the value is less than the shake probability, then it's a pass. A Pokemon may have up to 4 shake checks as long as it passes the one before it until a capture is successful. Hopefully that made sense, but if not, let me know in the comments. There are some nuances between generations, but for now we'll keep it simple. Corphish buddy, this was not the run.
This is a battle between obviously mismatched Pokemon.